Good evening. Good. We're glad you're here. And welcome to Itawamba Community College, to the W.O. Benjamin Fine Arts Center for this very, very special evening of celebration honoring our academic excellence across the curriculum. We're so very proud of you. Tonight's honorees have invested significant time and dedication and hard work and perseverance in achieving student success, which has accumulated their selection as top scholars at Itawamba Community College. Special appreciation is extended to families of those who are being here with us tonight, recognized for your support of these fine students, your encouragement, your commitment, which has contributed to significant achievements of our honorees. We at Itawamba Community College, we share in your pride in their accomplishments. Tonight is their night. The spotlight is on them. During our recognition, we ask that you hold your applause until all that are recognized, and then we will give them a standing ovation, which they very much deserve. So we ask that you turn off your cell phones and electronic devices so that we can give their full attention to our honorees. We also have with us tonight some of our world-class faculty that's in attendance. They're dedicated, they're committed to our students and their success. We're proud of them, very proud of them. So faculty, would you please stand, please? Let's give them a hand. We also have in attendance at least two board members, which since they approved my contract, I really want to recognize them. And if I miss somebody, I'm sure they'll let me know. So if I do, one of my board members miss one right there, I'll wash your car as soon as this is over with. We have Ronnie Goldston and also Dan Bishop and his spouse. Would you just kind of wave, Ronnie? Okay. And Dan and Patsy, thank you for being here. And we also have in attendance President Emeritus, Dr. David C. Cole, a longtime president here, and his wife, Betty. Thank y'all for being here. Again, I want to congratulate our honorees upon your outstanding achievement. We at Itawamba Community College, we have appreciated the opportunity to serve you. So, in moving along with our program, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our speakers for tonight, and you're in for a real treat. Judge Sharon Aycock is a remarkable person. She's from Itawamba County. She resides here in Fulton. Her roots run deep, and I've had the privilege of knowing Judge Aycock for many years. We attend church together. We are in meetings together. She's a personal friend of mine and also a strong, strong supporter of the community and Itawamba Community College. Her bio is considerable in length. If you take the time, and I hope you got a program that you can reflect on all of her accomplishments, but she is an extraordinary person. So I'm going to kind of give the short version of this and capture some of the highlights, but certainly you can catch the magnitude of the individual that you will be hearing tonight. Sharon Aycock is a 1977 graduate of Mississippi State University with a Bachelor of Arts degree in economics and a minor in political science. She received her law degree from Mississippi College School of Law, graduating in the class of 1980. She was in private practice in Fulton, Mississippi from 1980 to 2003. She then served as circuit court judge for the First Circuit Court District, comprised of Alcorn, Itawamba, Lee, Monroe, Prentiss, and Tishomingo counties until 2007. Nominated by President George W. Bush and unanimously approved, confirmed by the United States Senate, Judge Aycock was sworn in as Mississippi's first female United States District Court judge in October 26 of 2007. While on the federal bench, Judge Aycock has served on the Committee for the Budgets of Judicial Conferences of the United States, and she became the Chief Judge for the Northern District of Mississippi in 2014. We have an extraordinary individual, Judge Aycock. We're so pleased that you can be with us tonight, and I'm going to turn this over to you. Thank you so very much.
Well, good evening to all of you. Good evening. I'm so proud to see each and every one of you here tonight. Thank you for giving me the invitation and the opportunity to speak on this occasion. And I really am delighted and honored to be asked to speak to those being recognized here tonight for their academic excellence. I extend my congratulations to each of you on achieving recognition among your peers, faculty, and the administration of Itawamba Community College. Your measure of success is marked by hard work, dedication, and a personal commitment to want to do better than all the others, that you want to excel, that you want to be among the few. And here you have the best and the brightest who truly have achieved. Now, I know there are parents in the audience tonight, and you join these students, you join the faculty and the administration in celebrating the success of these students. I've often said that as a parent and as parents, what we really, all in life, that we really want is for our children to be happy. Well, their success depends upon a number of factors, many factors, but their own sense of self-worth is extremely important and certainly helps them achieve happiness and self-satisfaction. Well, I have every reason to believe that if you are present here tonight and on this stage, that you have figured out what it takes to achieve. You know it takes personal commitment. Parents can encourage you to do well in school. Teachers, faculty can assist and aid you in your studies. But you had to decide for yourself that you wanted to be better than the rest, that you wanted to excel. And so you determined and have sought what it takes to really achieve. In other words, you have figured out the intestinal fortitude of what it takes to dig deep. Now, I know from my own experiences, students, that some days are easier than other days. I'll bet you've had some exams that's easier than other exams. But your ultimate challenge will not be the easy test. They will not be the easy challenges. What will continue to set you apart is those gut-wrenching challenges that separate the wheat from the chaff. And that's what you have done tonight. So it is on these occasions that we celebrate their academic excellence that gives us an opportunity to look around and realize there really are only a few left standing. I mean, these are only a few of the many students that enter academic endeavors here at the university, here at the college. It's on these occasions that we ought to celebrate their victories and ought to celebrate their achievements, and we do that tonight. I've often said that, that so many people fail, in my opinion, because they do not prepare for opportunity. And so we know that these students have understood when opportunity was important, and they have seized the chance to excel on those occasions. So I want to encourage you to do your very best every single day, not just on the big exam, but every single day of your life and everything that you do. I've often told students when I've had the opportunity to address students, and I've often told young lawyers when I've had the opportunity to speak, that I think one thing that I would like for you to remember is that others are watching you. You may not know it and understand it at the time, but others are watching everything that you are doing. And so they're taking note, and that will cause a door to open up for you. A door that perhaps as you sit here tonight, you don't even know that that door exists. But for you to be ready, there is nothing in life at this stage of your young life that prepares you better than academic excellence. You will prepare many resumes over the coming years. What's important is your education, and you excelled, and that's going to give you the advantage that so many do not have. It is making the grades. It's having the knowledge. It's preparing yourself for the next challenge. I don't want to talk about myself tonight, but with your consent, students, I will use my life to demonstrate opportunity and why I encourage you to watch for those opportunities. My life is not much different than yours because I grew up in a small town, Tremont, population 325. Many of you also come from small towns. And even those of you that come from Tupelo, the largest city or town in our region, it's just minuscule in comparison to the global world that we compete in today. I graduated with honors from high school, and I'm sure most, if not all of you, did the same. I attended as a freshman Mississippi College for Women my freshman year, and I mean no disrespect for the school, but it wasn't well suited for me. In other words, I suffered an academic setback, and I would imagine perhaps many of you have suffered an academic setback. I transferred to Mississippi State, and I'm sure many of you have the opportunity and the desire to attend Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Southern, or one of the fine universities that's in our state. I went to Mississippi State, and when I got there, I decided to do everything I could do to excel. I was going to open as many doors as I could. I studied, which is something I did not do my freshman year. I got very involved in campus activities, became very involved in leadership roles in my sorority. I made tons of friends, and I graduated with Mississippi State with distinction and inducted in the Hall of Fame. Now, I do not tell you that tonight to brag, because here's the rest of the story. I had a degree in economics, a minor in political science, and no job upon graduation. But a professor opened a door for me, a door that I did not even know existed. One of my professors asked me to stay after class and inquired what I intended to do upon graduation. When I told him I had no plans and no job, he suggested that I take the LSAT, the entrance exam for law school, which was going to happen the following Saturday. No time to study. I went to Allen Hall at Mississippi State and took the exam. I got accepted to 2 law schools. So my Juris Doctorate degree led to 22 years of successful law practice, 2 successful elections as circuit court judge, and an appointment by the President of the United States of America. Doors opened, and so along the way, doors closed, and doors opened. An opportunity presented itself. Being ready when called, just like in the military, that's your job, is to be ready when called. Preparing yourself for the right opportunity at the right time is your job. Well, you are doing that tonight by demonstrating your academic excellence. The ultimate call will come from among the top achievers. We know that. We know that as life presents itself, the ultimate opportunities will come from those top achievers. So you're making yourself ready to answer the call. In closing, I want to leave you with 4 suggestions and 6 final short thoughts. I want you to encourage you, first of all and foremost, to be honest in all endeavors. All shortcuts and dishonest tricks are eventually seen for what they are. That type conduct will close doors for you. There are many ways to make a very good living honestly. Second suggestion I have for you is to pay back to your community. Do your part. Do your part in your community, in your church, in your school, in your home, with your family. Many studies, numerous studies have found that the most grateful people happen to also be the most successful people. Be grateful. Life is reciprocal. If you give, life will give back. Third suggestion I would suggest is that you do the best in every single task that you do every day. It's not the ultimate task, it's the daily task. It's everything that you do on a daily basis that matters, that builds that foundation. And I want to encourage you to do your best every day, knowing that if you're doing your best, a door will open. An opportunity will present itself because someone is watching you. Lastly, my suggestion is to be as kind to the janitor as you are the CEO. I hope that explains itself to each and every one of you, but think about that for a moment. Who knows? Who knows who's watching and who's in one station of life while they're watching you in another station in life? On so many levels, your honesty and your sincere self should treat all others with respect, appreciation, and gratitude, no matter your station in life and no matter the other person's station in life. Life is reciprocal. Even a small deed does not go unnoticed. Give to life, and life will give back to you. Now I have about 6 thoughts that I want to leave you with, short and sweet. Congratulations on your achievement. Thank you for making your mark at Itawamba Community College. You are the future leaders of Northeast Mississippi, the state of Mississippi, and perhaps the world. You are the best. You are the brightest. I want to encourage you, number 5, to stay in Mississippi. We need your talent. We need to build this state and make it great, make it better than it is today. And you're the best and the brightest. I recruit you to stay in the state of Mississippi. And last, my thought is this. I share with you that I would hope that every day you find a way to be an inspiration to somebody else. Remember, it doesn't matter who it is, but be an inspiration to some person, somebody. So, thank you. I congratulate you on your academic success. I want to encourage you to keep pushing. If you think for a minute tonight's the glory land, it's not. You got lots and lots and lots more to do. And there will be fewer of you at each stage. That's life. Determine that you're going to be sitting in that chair or in that chair at Mississippi State or in that chair at Ole Miss. You're going to be sitting there receiving the same accolades, and that you're going to do it in school and then you're going to do it in your career. If you'll make sure that you're ready, doors will open for you. I congratulate each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Adcock, for those words. Well, this evening, we are celebrating academic excellence across the curriculum at Itawamba Community College. From the beginning of the college in 1948 to the current semester of 2016, ICC has provided outstanding educational opportunities supported by exceptionally qualified and committed faculty, state-of-the-art facilities, and a variety of challenging majors and programs of study. This ceremony recognizes the academic achievement of our students and Itawamba Community College's commitment to academic excellence. I know several of these students, and I'm so very proud of you. And I know that it is a privilege for us as faculty, as advisors, and as administrators to celebrate you tonight. And we will begin those awards with Dean Emerson with awardees for the Career and Technical Instructional Division.
It is my pleasure to announce the program honorees in the Career and Technical Education Division. These individuals have excelled in both theory and practice. Honorees, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing until the names of all honorees have been announced. Dwight Payne, Automotive Technology. Dwight is from Golden, Mississippi, and his parents are Stephen Payne and Tracy Hale. Jeremy Jones-Lindsay, Collision Repair Technology. Jeremy is from Hamilton, Mississippi, and his mother is Laverne Jones. David Henderson, Computer Networking Technology. David is from Saltillo, and his mother is Mary Lee. Jose Vasquez, Computer Programming Technology. Jose is from Verona, and his parents are Rosilio and Maria Vasquez. Alexander Hill, Diesel Equipment Technology. Alexander is from Belden, Mississippi, and his parents are Jackie and Lisa Hill. Beverly Speed, Early Childhood Education Technology. Beverly is from Pontotoc and is married to Mitchell Speed. Troy Murphy, Electrical Technology. Troy is from Aberdeen and is married to Brittany Murphy. Hunter Burton, Forestry Technology. Hunter is from Fulton, Mississippi, and is married to Hannah Burton, and his parents are Mitch and Ann Burton. Jason Baker, Heating and Air Conditioning Technology. Jason is from Fulton, Mississippi. Nicholas Laney, Industrial Maintenance Technology. Nicholas is from Fulton, Mississippi. Stephanie Hernandez, Interpreter Training Technology. Stephanie is from Houston, Mississippi, and her parents are Jose and Olga Hernandez. George Briggs, Law Enforcement Technology. George is from Shannon, Mississippi, and is married to Ashley Briggs, and his mother is Ann Briggs. Samantha Cameron, Marketing Management Technology. Samantha is from Mantachie, Mississippi, and her parents are Bobby and Carol Behrman. Holly Watson, Microcomputer Technology. Holly is from Saltillo, Mississippi, and is married to Jason Watson, and her parents are Gary and Donna Hudson and Jean Hudson. Dorinda Mayo, Office Systems Technology. Dorinda is from Nettleton, Mississippi, and is married to Randy Mayo, and her mother is Wanda Holly. Diana Woodley, Paralegal Technology. Diana is from Moorville, Mississippi. Joshua Atkinson, Precision Manufacturing and Machining Technology. Joshua is from Mantachie, and his parents are Steve and Sandra Atkinson. Paul Wise, Welding and Cutting Technology. Paul is from Tupelo, Mississippi, and his parents are Jerry and Susan Wise and Craig and Deborah Bird. Please join me in congratulating our Career and Technical Program honorees. Thank you. You may be seated. To introduce our next honorees, Harold Plunkett, Dean of Health Science.
I consider it both an honor and a privilege to announce the names of those individuals who are being honored tonight in the Health Science Division. These students have demonstrated exceptional knowledge in their chosen profession. Please stand as I call out your name and remain standing until the names of all honorees have been announced. Michael Foley, Associate Degree Nursing. Michael is from Pontotoc, Mississippi, and his mother is Lisa Foley, and his spouse is Noelle Foley. Jacqueline Langford, Health Information Technology. She is from Tupelo, and her parents are Ann and Noel Grant, and her husband is Alan Langford. Michael Pittman, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Michael is from Plantersville, Mississippi, and his parents are Robin and Frank Fritz. Caitlin Williford, Occupational Therapy Assistant. She's from Rienzi, Mississippi, and her parents are Belinda and Keith Williford. James Key III is our honoree in the Paramedic Technology Program, and he's from Pontotoc. And his mother is Charlene Key, and his sister is Kelly Bryson. Cassandra Robertson, Physical Therapist Assistant. She is from Fulton, and her parents are Shara and Billy Robertson. Brittany Schrock, from Practical Nursing, is from Aberdeen, Mississippi, and her parents are Gail and Ralph Schrock, and her spouse is Rodney Schrock. Shayna Turpin is our honoree in Radiologic Technology. She is from South Pontotoc, and her parents are Lisa and Richard Turpin. Alicia Lovelady, Respiratory Care Technology. She is from Tishomingo, Mississippi, and her parents are Julie and Timothy Lovelady. And then finally, Kelsey Crump from Surgical Technology. She is from Amory, Mississippi, and her parents are Charlotte and Tracy Crump. Please join me in congratulating the Health Science Division honorees. I'd now like to introduce Sergeant First Class David Sistra.
Thank you. The Mississippi Magnolia Gold program wishes to recognize Corey Williams as the Mississippi Magnolia Gold Award honoree. Corey, come up here, please. Now, what I want you to notice is when you look at Corey Williams, I want you to see that he is me. We are the same, except, what are we, 5 years apart? Yeah, we're more like 25 years apart, but what's interesting about Corey is, in relation to me, is we're both graduates from Pontotoc High School. We both are, thought we were better athletes than we really are. Our ACT scores aren't, neither one of us, quite as high as we really needed it to be, but we both are Mississippi National Guard soldiers. We both are honor graduates in basic training in AIT. He is a stud in when it comes to PT, so he can run and do push-ups and sit-ups all day long. And he is an extremely, extremely dedicated and hard worker, and I can promise you right now, 20 years from now, if not earlier, he's going to be standing here and he's going to be presenting this award. So I want to say thank you to Corey. Good job and good luck. And the next person that will be presenting in business administration will be Mr. Joe Williams.
Thank you, sir.
The business division takes great pleasure in recognizing the achievements of its students. And first, the department awards. The Accounting Department Award is presented to Mallory P. Mallory, would you please stand? And please remain standing. The Economics Department Award is presented to Taylor Highland. Taylor, will you please stand? The division has 2 outstanding students who are joint recipients of the overall division award. Taylor Highland and Mallory P. are the joint recipients of the Business Division Overall Award. Joint recipient Taylor Highland is a business major with a 4-point GPA from Hamilton, Mississippi, and she's the daughter of Michelle and Michael Highland, and she plans to transfer to Mississippi State University in the fall. Joint recipient Mallory P. is an accounting major with a 4-point GPA from Saltillo, Mississippi. She's the daughter of Audie and Jason P. and will transfer to Mississippi State University in the fall. Please join me in recognizing their achievements. And now Ms. Anna Begno will recognize the recipients from the Communications Division.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. The Communications Division would like to recognize the following departmental award honorees. Would these students please stand and remain standing? Kayla Maddox for English. Kayla is an English major from Manatee, Mississippi, and her parents are Pat and James Maddox. Michaela Cooper for journalism. Michaela is a physical therapy major from Manatee, Mississippi, and her parents are Steve and Lisa Cooper. And Kelsey Holder for modern foreign language. Kelsey is an English education major from Huntsville, Alabama, and her parents are Terry and Devonna Holder and Joel and Lisa Moore. Please join me in recognizing these departmental awardees. And Kelsey, I'll ask you to come up here, and you other ladies may be seated. Kelsey will be transferring to Mississippi State University in the fall with a GPA of 3.79, and I want to recognize her at this time with the Communications Division Award. And now Ms. Dolores Toll with our Computer Science awardees.
Thank you, Anne. At this time, the Computer Science Division wishes to recognize the following departmental award honorees. Will the following students please stand and remain standing? Jonathan Guin and Henry Marlin. The Computer Science Division wishes to recognize Jonathan Guin as the Computer Information Systems honoree. He is a Computer Information Systems major from Manatee, Mississippi, and his parents are Lonnie and Tay Jackson. Next, the Computer Science Division wishes to recognize Henry Marlin as the Computer Science honoree. Henry is a computer science major from Fulton, Mississippi, and his mother is Margot Marlin. Please join me in congratulating our Computer Science departmental honorees. You may be seated. Our division now wishes to recognize Dylan Harrison as our division honoree. Dylan, will you please come forward? Dylan is the son of Connie Harrison and Tim Harrison. Dylan is a computer engineering major from Houston, Mississippi, and will be transferring to Mississippi State University to study computer engineering. Please join me in recognizing Dylan Harrison. Our next presenter is Dr. Cass Patrick with the Fine Arts Division.
Thank you, Ms. Tall. The Fine Arts Division is comprised of 4 departments: art, music, public speaking, and theater. The Fine Arts wishes to recognize the following departmental awards first. Would the following students please stand and remain standing? Penny Hauser. The Fine Arts Division wishes to recognize Penny as the Art Department honoree. She is a graphic design major from Pontotoc, and her parents are Jerry and Melissa Hauser. Courtney Wells. Fine Arts wishes to recognize Courtney as a music department honoree. Courtney is a music education major from Philadelphia, Mississippi, and her mother is Susie Wells. Madison Colley. The Fine Arts Division wishes to recognize Madison as the public speaking honoree. Madison is an occupational therapy major from Corinth, Mississippi, and her mother is Pam Colley. Jordan Wade. Fine Arts recognizes Jordan as the theater honoree. She is a speech pathology major from Caledonia, and her parents are Scott and Janice Wade. Please join me in recognizing the Fine Arts Division departmental honorees. Now would like to recognize our division honoree, Mr. Ben Watson. Ben, please come forward. Ben is the son of Tony and Tammy Watson. Ben is a music education major from Amory and will be transferring to Ole Miss in the fall with a 4.0 grade point average. Please welcome me in congratulating Ben as the Fine Arts recipient of this year. Our next presenter is Ms. Beth Tuck, the chair of the Health, Physical Education, and Recreation Division.
Thank you, Dr. Patrick. At this time, the Health, Physical Education, and Recreation Division wishes to recognize the HPR Departmental Award honoree. Will Hannah Welch please stand? Hannah is a nursing major from Woodland, Mississippi, and her parents are Michelle Yeager and Rock Eaton. Please join me in congratulating our HPR Departmental honoree, Hannah Welch. You may be seated. The Health, Physical Education, and Recreation Division now wishes to recognize Rachel Hodnett, the HPR Division Award honoree. Rachel, please come forward. Rachel is the daughter of Thomas and Denise Hodnett. She is an athletic training major from Tupelo, Mississippi, and will be transferring to the University of North Alabama in the fall with a 4.0 GPA. Please join me in congratulating our HPR Division honoree, Rachel Hodnett. Our next presenter is Mr. Jeff Bates with the Mathematics Division.
Thank you, Ms. Tuck. Ask Mr. Royce to please stand. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of the Mathematics Division to recognize Mr. Royce Nettles as our Mathematics Departmental Award honoree. Royce is an engineering major from Caledonia, and his parents are Joseph and Laura Nettles. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Royce Nettles. The Mathematics Division also wishes to recognize Ms. Casey Lockridge as our division honoree. You'll come forward, Casey. Casey is the daughter of Rick and Tammy Lockridge. She's a mathematics major from Amory. Will be transferring to the University of Mississippi in the fall with a 4.0 grade point average. Please join me in recognizing Ms. Casey Lockridge. Our next presenter will be Mr. Craig Shearer with the Natural Science Division.
Thank you, Mr. Bates. At this time, the Natural Science Division wishes to recognize the following departmental award honorees. Will the following students please stand? Stephanie Hardy, Biology. Stephanie is a pre-occupational therapy major from Baldwin, and her parents are Ricky and Cindy Hardy. Erin Pounds, Chemistry. Erin is a pre-pharmacy major from Golden, and her parents are Andy and Rita Pounds. Judy Beth McMillan, Physics. Judy Beth is a biochemistry pre-med major from Manatee, and her parents are Tracy and Michelle McMillan. Please join me in congratulating our Natural Science Division departmental honorees. The Natural Science Division wishes to recognize Ron Gillentine as our division honoree. Ron, will you please come forward? Ryan is the son of Rodney and Candy Gillentine. He is a biochemistry major from Nettleton and will be transferring to the University of Mississippi in the fall with a 4 grade point average. Please join me in recognizing Ryan Gillentine as our Natural Science Division honoree. Our next presenter is Mr. Chris Stevens with the Social Science Division.
Thank you, Mr. Shearer. At this time, the Social Science Division wishes to recognize the following departmental award winners. Will the following students please stand? At C.D. Ortiz, Criminal Justice. The Social Science Division wishes to recognize that C.D. Ortiz is the Criminal Justice honoree. She is a criminal justice major from New Albany, and her parents are Martin and Beatrice Ortiz. Richard Robbins. Geography and History. The Social Science Division wishes to recognize Richard Robbins as both the Geography and History honoree. He is a secondary education major in social studies from New Albany, and his parents are Rick and Teresa Robbins. Benjamin Davis, Political Science. The Social Science Division wishes to recognize Benjamin Davis as a Political Science honoree. He is a public safety and public policy and leadership major from Tupelo, and his parents are Sherry and Johnny Davis. Destiny Burns, Psychology. The Social Science Division wishes to recognize Destiny as the Psychology honoree. She's a psychology major from Tupelo, and her parents are Donna and Derek Burns. Joshua Plunkett, Sociology. The division wishes to recognize Joshua Plunkett as a sociology honoree. He's a sociology major from Saltillo, and his parents are Bob and Mitzi Plunkett, and his spouse is Christy Plunkett. Please join me in congratulating the departmental awards from the Social Science Division. Thank you. You may be seated. The Social Science Division wishes to recognize Destiny Burns as our division honoree. Ms. Burns, will you please come forward? Destiny is the daughter of Donna and Derek Burns. She is a psychology major from Tupelo, and she'll be transferring to Mississippi State University with a 4.0 grade point average. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Burns for this award. Our next presenter is Ms. Robin Lowe with Phi Theta Kappa.
Thank you, Mr. Stevenson. In 1991, Phi Theta Kappa and USA Today joined forces to launch a recognition program honoring outstanding students at the community and junior college level. In March of 1994, Mississippi was the first state in the nation to launch the All-Mississippi Academic Team. And this program actually recognizes students from each of our 15 community colleges in the state of Mississippi. Each campus nominates 2 recipients. Students apply, and they go through a very rigorous writing process with leadership at its base as well. And out of each of these recipients, 2 per campus are chosen. And out of those recipients, 1 student is chosen as the first team All-Mississippi representative for each of the 15 colleges. So we have 15 first team recipients, and then the other students are named to the second team. The first team recipients receive $1,000 and a medallion, and the second team recipients also receive a medallion. These students were honored in Jackson on March the 22nd. In addition, the Coca-Cola Community College Academic Team recognizes high-achieving 2-year students who demonstrate academic excellence and intellectual rigor combined with leadership and service that extends beyond their college. Nationally, 150 students are recognized. 50 receive gold medallions, and they also receive a $1,500 scholarship. 50 students receive the silver medallion, and they receive $1,200 in scholarships. And then there are 50 bronze, and they receive $1,000 in scholarships. Mississippi had 9 recipients this year out of the 150, and ICC had 2. So we are very proud of these students. At this time, I would like to recognize the recipients from the Tupelo campus, so please join me at the podium when your name is called. Dixie Priest, second team. Dixie is the daughter of Ronnie and Sandra Priest of Pontotoc. She is a general studies major who plans to transfer to Mississippi State in the fall. Margaret Hudson, second team. Margaret is a resident of Blue Springs and is the mother of 3 wonderful children. She is an English major who will transfer to the University of Mississippi in the fall. From the Fulton campus, Michaela Cooper, second team and silver Coca-Cola scholar. Michaela is the daughter of Steve and Lisa Cooper of Mantachie. She is a physical therapy major who will transfer to the University of Mississippi in the fall. Kate Hester, first team and Coca-Cola silver scholar. Kate is the daughter of Ken and Temple Hester of Pontotoc. She is a mathematics education major who will transfer to either Mississippi State University or the University of Mississippi in the fall. Please join me in congratulating these students. It is my pleasure to welcome back to the podium President Eaton.
Well, it's been a wonderful evening, and I thank you, parents, friends, families, so much for being here and enjoying this celebration of these wonderful students that you have accomplished so very much. At the conclusion, we have a reception that in the back that's sponsored by Phi Theta Kappa for light refreshments. We hope you'll stick around, enjoy the refreshments, and visit with us a little bit. I want to say again, thank you, Judge Aycock, for a wonderful message, and I want to say thank you for being here. We're proud. These are alumni and future leaders of the state of Mississippi and alumni of Itawamba Community College. Make sure you pay your dues. With that said, good evening and be safe, my friends. Thank you.